Yaw Smatmcuks Nts de Laaqwmays Slhiixwta Origins Weechsgelti Dominu alti stam Kachalachem Dumushap alti nu Laaqwmays. Hello friends, once again my government's name is Jerbrell Nelson, and I am coming to you live from my backyard. We are now getting into the roots, the meat and the potatoes of the subject at hand, and today we are going to be talking very briefly and very shallowly about sorry, I just had to, that got stuck in my head, so I just had to. Where was I? Shallowly getting into the story and explaining a little bit more of the meaning behind Slhiixwta. And earlier in the last video, I alluded to the story, so I'll just get straight into it. Again, I don't know what I'm really allowed to share here. There hasn't been a lot of clarity on that, and that's okay. I don't mind, but it's just, so I'm going to tell this, try to keep it to about 2 to 3 minutes, give you as much of the details as possible without what I feel like is oversharing. So here we go. A long time ago, in a galaxy right here, not far away at all, there was a girl, chosen one you might say, that was born. I can't remember the exact lineage. I believe she was half Nuchalk, half I don't know how to quite pronounce it properly, so I always feel super weird about it. Hituk. That's probably a horrible pronunciation, and I apologize to my family, my neighbors over there, if I pronounce that wrong at all. So I will refer to us as Bellacula and Bella, simply because I don't want to be butchering your name if I don't know how to say it properly. But yeah, so this woman was of descent of Bellacula and Bella, as many people are and many people were, especially in the villages of Ista and Kimsquit, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on those, but intermarriages were plenty up and down the valley. So this woman was out in my other homeland of Wikenach. I know how to say that one, so I'm going to say it. Wikenach, which is Rivers Inlet in English, and so that's kind of where Quechax is. I can't remember if that's her name or if it's given to her afterwards, but that's where this woman is. Remember that. Half Bella, half Bellacula, like most of us, living in Rivers Inlet, and she's just doing her own thing. She's just vibing. And over here on this side of the inlet, we have a very normal for the time polyamorous relationship that involves a chief, as most stories do, and a chief's son, as most stories also happen to do. So the chief had many wives, and he had the two main ones, the main squeezes, okay? And squeeze one couldn't quite have a baby, and then so he got another wife, and they had a baby first. Chief and second wife have baby first, and then chief go back to first wife, snag first wife lots, get another baby, but now second wife baby older but less important than first wife baby. Okay, hopefully that's as clear as mud. And the second wife then had gotten jealous. Second wife, what's the word? Collaborates? Conspires with her son to get rid of said first son, of the heir to the throne of whatever village this is. And so the two of them, the second wife and second boy, tell first boy, hey, let's go fishing for your father's potlatch in a year or two. We're gonna go harvesting some stuff out on the inlet. Don't worry about it, just show up, you don't need to bring anything, we'll handle everything. Of course they said that because they were gonna play a dirty, dastardly trick on him. which involved a very ornate rope, as I talked about in an earlier video, and a giant bent wood cedar box, in which they unceremoniously shoved the young man, the first son, into. And once they latched him up tight, like strapped him up and everything, and then they sent him out into the inlet, flipped him up overboard. But they had the oversight of making this box too good, This box was airtight. Not even a mouse or any negative thoughts could squeeze their way through. It was so closed off, And so, Guy, first son, floating around for ages, kind of like the animals in Madagascar. And Slhiixwta, see, I remembered. Standing there, vibing, doing whatever half Bella, half Bella Kula women do in Rivers Inlet. And she was down by the bay. No watermelons grow here. And she was, they say she was like cleaning shells or maybe cleaning guts, but she was standing on the beach in Rivers Inlet, on one of the many beaches, the not so sandy beaches. And when she watched this box with a huge abalone shell tied to it and a beautiful ornate rope with little beads and stuffs in it. And when it came out, when the box floated to her, she cut it. She cut the rope. Just instinct. And out jumps the boy, and he says, "Why, Slhiixwta Slhiixwta or Slhiixwta Slhiixwta. You are now going to be called Slhiixwta, the treasure revealer." And there's a lot. Well, even that I might feel is a little bit too much to share, but I don't know. Anyways, I'll leave it there. That's the origin behind the story of Slhiixwta, which is what we use to open up a lot of to start in a good way, our some and our dance programs and ceremonies. I'm gonna cut it off there. Catch you later. Salutations from your favorite salmon belly. Salutations from your favorite salmon belly.